totally you day. So come on, Milwaukee, smile. Every day's a new day. You can watch our city grow. A place where things are changing. There's a lot that you should know about our people and our places. Our changing times and faces. For Milwaukee, it's a new day.
Some like obscure punk records.
Obscure punk records are the shit. Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Quite simply.
Like,
People, we got Bad Year. Hello. What's up to you guys? Speaking of punks. We are live all over the place.
oh, we are live. Hello,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Twitch.
shit, I'm real loud. I don't need to be yelling. Sorry,
You're
folks.
Good. You're good. Twitch, Facebook, Instagram. Instagram, we're on the fisheye now.
Mom, if you're on here, this isn't the show that you want to listen to.
No, that's Thursdays on Spotify. And then every other day around the world on online streaming. But Thursdays on Spotify are the main place you can hear us.
And also, I don't know if you want to listen to the radio show. Well, we can get you other music that you like.
Yeah, I don't think your mom would be into it. We're going to talk about that on the show today. We are going to discuss your mother.
We discussed our moms last time.
Well, I know we discussed, but now we can talk about your interaction.
She was so appalled. She's like, "You were using our names, Judy and Christina." It's like, yes, Mom.
We got some mimosas happening.
We got a little mimosa action. We're classy bitches tonight. This morning. Is it still morning?
It's still
Dude,
almost.
I got up at like 7 and 8, and I've been crushing productivity. Crushing.
Oh,
Bathrooms clean, house is vacuumed, scrubbed the tub, put away all of my clothes, which doesn't sound like it's a big deal, but it is a big deal because it takes me about 45 minutes.
I get that. I took out the dog twice.
Oh, I did a lot of that too.
Wynn got coffee.
Oh, I didn't get coffee. Where'd you go?
Stone Creek. It's my
Nice.
it's my
That's
shit
your
because they
go-to.
have the app and you can just pick it up. There was like 6 people in line. I was like, fuck all of you, and I went and got it.
Have you ever been to La Finca?
I have been to La Finca. They got a drive-through.
Yeah, they have a fucking drive-through, which is the greatest thing in the world. Especially after I take Major to the dog park, and then I'm like, I'm so cold. Then I go and I get myself a little churro, and a coffee, and it's fucking awesome. That's what I assume like Arturo Vega did every single day.
I mean, probably. This is also how I'm testing the mic. So just keep talking to me
Yeah.
about coffee.
I bought Cafe Du Monde
Yeah.
So-
In New Orleans.
New Orleans, yeah. So they sell their coffee, globally, obviously, and it's dirt fucking cheap.
Huh.
It is so cheap. Like one of those little chicory cans,
Yeah.
the yellow ones. They're like $7 on Amazon.
Interesting.
So I bought like 3 of those, and been drinking out of my drip coffee maker, which I know is like, meh.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's okay.
But it has the ability to make 12 cups of coffee instead of the 2 that I get out of my French press. And I have a pretty big French press.
See, I'm not a multiple. I gotta just do the Keurig with the 1 shot, and
Ugh.
just the 1 cup.
Why?
Because I'm an economical coffee
Economical.
drink.
Not only is it more expensive, it is terrible for the world. You're adding to the plastic waste.
The little
The
one,
guy that created the Keurig cup wished that he never invented it because of the amount of landfill that it took up. So you are a part of the problem, sir.
that's fine.
Not
I'm cool
locally
with that.
sourced coffee.
I am okay with that. Give me 1 second. We are good there.
Such a shill.
Go say hello to the Instagram people while I get everything.
Hey, Instagram folk.
Let me know who's there. Who's
Alright.
hanging out.
We have.
Oh yeah, that chair is not the best.
This is a terrible shit. I don't know why this ever came up. We got Northern Haunts. Cool ass name.
They're a band.
Faded Francis.
He is a rapper.
That year that you said.
Yep.
Laurel Sulfate Band.
Laurel Sulfate and her Ladies of Leisure.
Ooh, that's a good name.
They're she's a pop singer.
We got Robert Ronas.
Rob, he's the dude in California.
California.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this one's hard. We got Keith Terry.
Keith Terry. We play him on the show. We play him on the show.
Well, it's hard to read.
I'm just saying. We're not good at reading. We're really good at other
We'll
stuff.
get some Keith Terry played today as well.
We can do that.
And then we just got Astro Silk Adjustro.
Astro Slick.
Slick, sorry.
We play him on the show too, I believe. We got his music. We're playing that.
That's Astro Slick.
Do you want me to tag you on Facebook when I post this right now? The live video that is happening?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So I can put it out to my masses.
Yes.
For all the beautiful women that I know in my life. It's just gonna be my mom.
It's just your mom.
It's just my mom doing it. That poor woman, she has no idea what she's in store for. So we got a pretty good show planned for you. We're gonna have a special guest in a little bit. He's gonna be bringing us treats. I don't think that affects you guys all that much, but I'm pretty hyped on it.
There will be no treats to the Instagram people, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They won't get those.
We're not doing that yet. Once we get big enough, we can send you guys treats. You know, like bags of puppy chow.
I like that. We're gonna just send you bags of puppy chow through the mail.
It's another easy snack that you can make them bold. I personally am a big fan of.
I feel like you could rock some Rice Krispie treats and like cut those up. Those are good. That's a good bulk snack. Okay, I think we're ready to talk about rap.
Okay.
Move your mic so it fits your face. There we go.
Man, I'm gonna have that Cola song stuck in my head all day.
Yeah, I know. Shout out to Cullah if he's watching.
We could have Cola on the show. He kind of does like a little hybrid.
He's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, he's got some hip hop stuff in there.
We could have him on the show.
All right. Patrick, you ready?
I am so fucking ready. I'm hard with excitement.
7 minutes in, and this is where we're going with it. Okay, cool. All right. Well then, with that said, let's record a fucking radio show.
Here we go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another week of Breaking and Entering Radio. It's Alan Hallis.
And Patrick Carroll.
And we are giving you 2 hours of independent underground hip-hop broadcasting from the Breaking and Entering World Headquarters in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Patrick, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I see a smushed ladybug on her floor.
Oh no.
I think your dog brought it here.
Oh,
It's
no.
a gift to me.
Oh, well,
Anyway, I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. How are you doing?
I am doing pretty great. We are recording in the morning again. So we got a little morning alcohol.
I don't know
happening.
about you. I really like kind of doing the morning vibe.
It's kind of...
I got like a lot of refreshed energy, especially because I didn't go out drinking last night.
So there you go.
So-
It's nice. We got that. We got some mimosas here
It's a
in the
crapshoot
studio.
if I'm hungover or not.
We got a guest joining us later today,
Yep, he's gonna be in here in a little bit.
and we got a lot of great music. Things are going well in the Breaking and Entering universe.
Yeah, I feel that.
We also are doing this live on Instagram and Twitch and Facebook, and I
Yeah.
think YouTube and Twitter. We're all over the internet right now while
You
we
can
do
go
this.
live on Twitter.
You can. I don't know if I did it right.
Oh.
So I'm learning this technology.
It's kind of weird to me how Twitter is such like a world-known program, yet it's still so difficult to use outside of anything that's not tweeting.
Yes,
Because
it's
anytime I try to run a Twitter ad for like clients at work, I'm like, I hate Twitter. I hate it so much.
yeah. No, I'm liking Twitter right now. But let's get into some music to kick things off. We're gonna get into some recent music from Stencil Boy. The song is called Butterflies. Check it out. It's on Breaking and Entering Radio.
What's a Stencil?
I was gonna play him last week, and I just ran out of time. We forgot to introduce him.
What is it though?
He's good.
No, is that just his name? Doesn't mean anything.
No, it's just his name.
I feel like he just spelled Stencil wrong.
No, it's Stencil.
Is his name Stan? And his last name like Cillian or something?
No.
All right, Stencil boy, if you're listening, please drop us a line. This is gonna bug the hell out of me. I need to know what your name's all about.
I mean, we could find him. We could find him and ask him. We got comments over there. I can't see him. You're in charge of comments.
I'm like.
Can you hear yourself in the
I got
headphones?
I got it in one. It's kind of like fading out. I think maybe the headphones are just on the way out.
No, I was fucking with him before.
We got Bluebill Benji. He's saying this is dope. Thanks, man.
Tight,
We got Boogeyman.
tight.
87. And here we got MPRGA. Burger?
I don't know actually that one.
Well, I tried this.
Well, anyway, if you're watching on Instagram and you want to hear what we're hearing in our headphones, you can do that on Twitch and Facebook, Twitter, all that shit. Actually, I don't know about Twitter. I don't think we're
So
on Twitter.
Instagram, what did you say we have to do to get the Instagram people? Because I feel like Instagram is where we get the most viewers. We should probably like hook them up with the sound.
I would have to reconfigure.
Not like today. I don't want to.
No, I was gonna say I'd have to reconfigure some shit.
Maybe this is a Q2 initiative.
Look at you being all corporate. Oh, a Q2 initiative.
My life it's not days anymore. It's not weeks. It's not months. It's literally in quarters. And then as soon as you start thinking of your life in quarters, it fucking flies by.
That's terrible.
It's so scary.
Also, shout out to Randy HD Designs. If you need graphics, hit him up because he makes dope shit. He made the Breaking and Entering the Big Beat logo, the animated one.
Yeah, that thing's pretty awesome.
For the video that we never got to really run because we never got to have a tournament.
Well, I saw it.
Well, it looked dope. Yeah, no, it's on the internet. You can see that. Shout out to Randy though. All right. What do you want to talk about first in the wild world of hip hop?
Let's just get fucking Kanye out of the way. I just want to get him out of the way, and I don't want to talk about him anymore.
That's how'd you know what the first thing I was gonna?
It's what everyone's fucking talking about for whatever goddamn reason.
He's so mad.
I am mad.
Have another mimosa.
I'm going
chill.
to hold on. Maybe I need to unplug these and re-put back on.
I was fucking with those before, and it was I don't know.
You know what? It's fine. They're fine.
Okay.
It's just every once in a while it gives me like a little.
You're gonna get electrocuted by the end of this. Actually, that's kind of the plan.
There was many years ago when I was in the 7th grade. There was this website that I like to go to called animechains.net. It was a forum. This is before Reddit ever existed.
Okay.
And there was this thread that I was a big part of, and it was called "You Ever Get Shocked by Your Headphones?" And it was like people putting. I always thought it was like people were getting electrocuted by their headphones.
Yeah.
And I think it was meant to be like you ever listen to something and then you're like shocked.
Oh,
I think that's what it was going
I don't know.
for.
No, actually, I've been shocked by headphones before, so I don't know. That could be real.
Oh,
I had earbuds with like a shitty wire that just, and I was at work and it sucked. It was the old Samsung Galaxy headphones.
That's so scary.
Yeah.
That's like a direct thing to your fucking noodle.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I'm aware. Trust me, when you're in the middle of like the workday and you're just trying to listen to whatever you're listening to, and then you get shocked in the side of your fucking head, that's not a fun day.
It's too bad I didn't give you like special powers like Static Shock, which is on HBO, by the way. If you never watched Static Shock growing up,
that didn't happen.
WB.
You know what? You know what might have happened though. So this is a side story about getting electrocuted, exclusively for the people watching this and not the radio. So when I was a little kid, I really liked the band Kiss. Right?
I thought you were gonna say Benjamin Franklin.
What? No. Okay. Anyway,
I thought this was an electrocution.
I really liked the band Kiss, and I was listening to the song "God of Thunder."
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm listening to this in my room and I'm cleaning or something, and I went to go plug something in. I fucking get zapped so hard. Like body shakes, zapped super bad, electrocuted.
That's
right?
Gene Simmons saying "fuck you."
I never listened to God of Thunder by Kiss for like 5 years after that because I was scared of the song because I thought bad things happened. Yeah, because I thought bad things happened to me when I listened to God of Thunder. So I never listened to it after that. Now I can listen to it. Now it's fine. It's an okay song. It's not their best.
No, it's fine.
But
I'm not a big. What is their fan base?
Kiss Army.
Kiss. Yeah, I'm not into the Kiss Army.
I
got Kiss songs that I love, but
you know what got me into Kiss when I was a kid was Action League Now on Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
They were a guest appearance because they had figures, they had toys.
Yeah.
And that played before, I want to say, Good Burger in the theaters. They had an episode of Action League Now with Kiss in it. And that was the takeaway.
What's the bassist name? Steve Bailey?
Gene Simmons?
No.
Paul Stanley?
Paul Stanley, thank you.
The guitar player.
The guy that dressed up like a cat? Or is that the drummer?
The drummer was Peter Criss. He was the cat.
Yeah.
And then the only one we haven't mentioned is Ace Frehley, the spaceman.
Oh, that's like the only guy I really don't know.
He wrote like one song called Cold Gin. He was an alcoholic. So there's that.
Cold gin, pretty refreshing on a hot day.
And it's good with some juice. I'll tell you that.
Mm-hmm. A little tonic. Maybe a sprig of juniper. Let's get into this.
Yeah, we lost a lot of people talking about Kiss. Okay.
We have just been, I don't know. I'm all fired up. So yeah, before we started, I had my interview yesterday, and they're like, tell us what you're really passionate about. And I went in on Milwaukee music and throwing shows and like how fun the scene was. And then I like looked at the time and I had burned like 5 minutes. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I could talk about this like all fucking day.
That's what we're here to do.
They seemed to they didn't like stop me or like they didn't seem like they were kind of like, oh, all right.
Just let this kid have his moment. Just let him have his
I
moment.
was like really into it. I was like, check us out. You know, like putting the pitch out to the place I'm fucking interviewing at.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, all that shit. Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. Let's knock out Kim and Kanye. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Bunch of booty holes.
All right. It's time. We should talk about it. The big story
Let's do it.
in hip hop.
Come on, let's go with it.
Patrick, you know the news.
I know it is. Everyone knows the news.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are officially getting divorced.
Kimye are getting divorced after 7 years, which doesn't even like feel like it was that long, but it felt like an eternity.
It did feel like a long time, and I think it was because Kanye was so locked into like doing his own thing and pretending to be God and whatever that we just kind of like accepted it and we're like, this is what we live with now. And it was, yeah, it's not great.
You know, and the more and more that I've, you know, unfortunately had to do research about this stuff, it's actually kind of changed my perception of Kim Kardashian.
Mine hasn't changed whatsoever.
I thought she was like always this kind of like, well, I'm sure she is an airhead and all that stuff. But I think at the end of the day, if she needs to like knuckle down and make some decisions, she's like an authoritative figure.
I think no, I think it's Kris Jenner runs them all as like little puppets.
What? No, she does not.
Well, anyway, they said it's as amicable as possible.
It was the writing has been on the wall for a very long time. Anyway, let's talk to the more important part. We already know they're getting divorced. What does this mean for Kanye's music?
Exactly. That's what I wanted to get into. So I was of the belief that Kim Kardashian and the rest of the Kardashians were too much of an influence on Kanye's lifestyle, and his music suffered because of that.
Well, it clearly suffered his fashion design.
Well, there's that too. We don't even have to worry about that. I think we're gonna get old Kanye back.
You know we're not getting old Kanye back. That's like every time Kid Cudi comes out with a new Man on the Moon, I'm like, it's gonna be just like Man on the Moon 1. No, it is not. I think been making music for 15 years.
I think it's time. I think that there's a lot of Kanye that still wants to rap. He just needs to get himself figured out. And I think once he has the Kardashians out of the way, that's gonna be important because now we're gonna get like a much stronger Kanye and all the things that were just sitting in the back, like he's got raps like in the vault.
Oh yeah, he's doing like Prince style, like hoarding of his own music.
Yeah, and there's too much stuff. So when he works on stuff, now there's like 100 producers on his albums and things like that.
100 producers?
Yeah, look up. I think it was not Yeezus, but one of the other ones had like 100 people credited as being involved with the project. But
that
anyway,
is insane. Are these just guys smoking weed in the studio?
No.
Like
it's like
then I should be credited on a few records.
People no. It's literally like 100 people work on his records now, and he just takes the best of what he can get from people. But you know that there's like a million throwaways, and I think Kanye is just gonna clear the vault and get that stuff out there, and we're gonna get back to like fashion rap Kanye.
It would be cool. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I hope it does.
I think he has. Not to say that he has matured. I think he has matured beyond that persona of, you know, pink polos and Rolls Royce Phantoms and stuff like that.
If we could get an EP of that, though,
it would be awesome.
Just as like a small little, maybe like a 2-pack, not even like a full. You know what I mean?
Instead of the freshman mixtapes, like we get like
just a like
little
EP.
The graduate school mixtapes,
grad school.
I'd be okay with that. That'd be kind of fun.
So I want old Kanye back.
I would love nothing more than that. But you know what? Despite all that, his gospel album that he came out with sounded incredible.
We also got to give a quick shout out whenever we mention that album to Came One from Milwaukee, who had a synth featured on it. He was one of the 100 people credited on that.
Oh, that was the 100 people were on that one?
Yeah, well, that I don't know. He had a lot of people working on that one.
I know like an 80-year-old woman that plays like organ at the church. She could have been the producer.
Well, I don't think so. But I hope we at least get a little bit of old Kanye back. And then, you know, from that, I mean, or are we gonna get 808s too?
No,
I liked 808s and
No.
Heartbreak more than I should have.
I think a lot of people, maybe it's me, maybe I'm the outlier. A lot of people really, really love that album, and I think like artistically, like the music videos were so cool. The
Yeah.
beats were awesome. It for me, it was the auto tune that killed it. I didn't like anything about the auto tune vibe.
Well, you had T-Pain in the studio for that, and then T-Pain left because he said he was using it wrong.
And the worst part is that T-Pain sounds better without the auto tune. So I don't get why he was even using it. Auto tune is for like
It's his thing.
Rebecca Black.
We,
That's who auto tune is meant for.
we could get into a whole thing about it. We've talked long enough about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West on the show. So until we see something, until we get some music from it, we're going to listen to some different music in the meantime. Let's check out some music from AC the Ruler. The song is called Stay Up. Check it out.
We'll have to crack another bottle of champagnes.
That's fine.
Oh man, I haven't been a tonic in like a really long time.
I haven't either, and I want to go back to the Tonic Tavern.
It's been like a little too long, especially because I know that they are like, for the most part, very safe.
Yeah, I know. It's been since May, I think, was the last time I was there. Whenever Matt Miller's birthday was.
The last time I was there, I'm pretty sure I met the guy that gave me COVID. I didn't meet him, but
Like, you think you got COVID from that guy?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, because it was like shortly after that I got it.
Mm-hmm.
But he and I weren't like next to each other. We were like a good, like
It's
a
still
amount
a
of space.
distance.
But
yeah.
it was like that week I saw him at like 3 different times.
Oh, okay. So it might not have been at Tonic, but it could have been.
Yeah, and then one of the bartenders, we were talking, and he let me know because he saw me the night before. He's like, "Just a heads up, so and so
Yeah.
has it." And I was like,
That's the
Shit.
thing. That's the thing with Bayview is there's a lot of people that like rotate in the same circle. Like we obviously have like Newport and Tonic and occasionally the Stone and places like that are not. I know not us particularly, but those
Oh,
three
yeah.
have a lot of people that like rotate right through there.
Yeah.
And even Highbury too a little bit, but Highbury's been closed for a long
Highbury's
time.
been closed. Yeah,
I cannot wait to get back to that bar.
I can't wait to get back to that bar, and I don't even like it that much.
I love that bar.
It's so expensive. It is the most expensive bar in Bayview.
It's fun. It's soccer. I enjoy.
I like the fact that they're open
early.
early.
All right. We talked about Kim and Kanye. You guys got stuff for us to talk about? People,
Oh, I had like a bunch of stuff.
I got stuff too.
I had stuff
mean-
that we didn't talk on last week.
Oh yeah, no. I got topics. I mean, that's not a problem. But I'm just making sure. Do we need to address the Meek Mill 6ix9ine?
Yeah, we do.
thing?
We do.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
That was definitely one of mine.
That was one we can talk about. All right. I'm cool with that. Let's bring this one in. Ready?
All right.
All right, we are back, and we have another person that we never like to name. What are you doing? Are you smelling the microphone?
Do you smell that? Kind of smells like a rat, doesn't it?
Oh, okay. All right, that's where we're taking that. I was just about to say we're talking about somebody that we don't really like to talk about on this show, but you know what? It's early. Let's just get it out of the way,
Let's get it out of the way.
and then we will enjoy the rest of our 2 hours here hanging out playing music.
right.
So 6ix9ine and Meek Mill almost got into a scuffle outside of a restaurant, and
It looked like a parking garage.
it was in a parking garage. Meek was leaving. Tekashi was waiting outside. They
Right.
both filmed it,
Right.
and like that became a beef. And then now Tekashi put out his new single and video, and the altercation is like in the video, like his footage
Right.
from the thing.
Staged.
I don't know if it's staged.
Yes, it was. I expected more out of Meek Mill.
I think that's the general consensus from the world of hip hop is that they expected more from Meek Mill. I think that it wasn't necessarily staged. I think that when two people come at each other with phones out, though, it just looks away. And that did not look like great to me. That was a bad look
It's
for
like Karen tattling on Becky.
me. Yes. But like the hip hop
That's how-
version
That's
of
how it felt to me. Also, this is my thing, and I know we're not supposed to incite violence, but let it just be known that we used to have a president that just loved inciting violence. So
Yes,
and
yes.
he used his platform to the world,
So you're
and
using
I'm using my platform
to the world.
to to the world.
Yeah.
Why has no one shot this guy yet?
Okay. Whoa. We can't be saying all that.
Like,
but
just I know, like
I know.
everyone else is like, what if we just like, you don't even need to put out a hitter. Like, just be like,
Nah,
what if we
nah,
let's
let's-
just shoot him in the thigh.
let's just leave it where.
He'll never do it again.
Let's just leave it
Let's
where
just
we leave
Put a
it.
slug like right in his fat thigh.
Let's just leave it where we leave it here. All I'm saying is that I don't like that both of them came at each other with their phones out. Like, that is how you beef in 2021, apparently.
Alright.
Is that you come at each other and
It was stupid.
and you film the whole thing.
It was pretty dumb.
It was dumb. The whole thing was dumb.
Also, why is Tech Nine or Tech Nine? I'm so sorry, Tech
Tekashi
Nine.
6ix9ine.
You actually are pretty awesome.
6ix9ine.
of a
Yes.
person. 6ix9ine. Like, why is he? What is he even doing? He's not relevant.
I
I'm
thought he
so
was-
sick of this guy.
I thought he was under house arrest, but I guess that's not the case. I don't know. It
he's
doesn't
not under
matter.
house arrest because he ratted out everyone.
It doesn't matter. He's very much on a downward spiral, and I think that
Sid
eventually
Vicious was on a downward spiral.
you've been listening to too many punk podcasts.
I've really been into the punk podcast.
So okay, we got it out of the way at least. We talked about Meek Mill and 6ix9ine.
Fine.
We handled it.
Fine.
We addressed it. We did our duty as a hip hop show.
You don't need to kill him. Don't kill him because that's going to immortalize him. But let's mess him up a little bit.
I don't know. I don't know if we can say all of that, but all right.
Take some sandpaper to his face tattoo.
Okay. Well, with that said,
Make him a 6.
stop it. Stop. Just before we, I don't know what we can all say. Let's get into some music from Bob Lost. This song is called "Look at Me." Check it out. It's on Breaking and Entering Radio. Please don't sue us. I don't know if we can say shoot that guy.
I didn't. I said put a bullet in his thigh. There's different. You could like go in with a knife and
Yeah,
like,
you remember when Vanilla Ice was
physically-
like, "Theirs goes ding 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 did a ding ding," and ours goes ding 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 did a ding ding. Yeah, exactly. Fucking exactly. I don't know
That
if
is
we
how
can-
he got out of it though.
That was a terrible way to get out of it.
It worked.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, the Turtles sued the Beatles. Could you imagine taking on the fucking Beatles and winning?
Also, fuck the Turtles. I think we can say that. The band, the Turtles. For those watching, like Turtles themselves.
Turtles themselves pretty cool, albeit a little smelly, but pretty cool. Dinosaurs walking.
Where do we want to go next? I think Omar's just gonna join us for the second hour.
I kind of figured that he was going to.
That's fine. Okay. Can we talk about your mom? Or you want to do the nailers update?
Yeah.
Let's talk about your mom first. We're talking about Patrick's mom.
Well, you make it sound so sedacious.
I mean, kind of.
Ow.
Everybody watching right now.
I hit my teeth.
Every week on the show, Patrick fights with his microphone stand. And it's the best subplot of this entire show. It's why we started doing the live stream, I think. And I thought, maybe he'll just have a week where like everything will be fine. It's on a different side today. I understand that. And then
Yeah,
you
I'm
smacked
getting
yourself in the
used to it.
face with the microphone. God damn it.
DMX has like a lyric about that.
Smacking himself in the face with the microphone?
No, I think it's about smacking somebody else in the face with the
What-
microphone, but he's talking about his dick.
Oh, okay. We got applause from someone I can't see who. Who is that? All right, I'll look.
I'm like trapped in here.
Oh, it's Keith Terry. Oh, okay. What up, Keith? Okay, Keith Terry was the one applauding us because we're gonna play a song on the show today.
Oh, I thought he was applauding me because I hit myself in the face with the microphone.
I'm applauding because you hit yourself in the face with the microphone.
All right, what was our topic? Again? Oh, my mom.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yes, we're gonna
You know
talk
what?
about your mom.
I think it serves as a cautionary tale as well.
Yeah, that is true. I would agree with that. Yes, it is a cautionary tale. Oh boy, we're flying through the first
That's your
hour.
work laptop?
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Oh really?
Listen, motherfucker. You had the option of getting a MacBook Pro, and you went with an HP.
An Asus,
Oh.
actually.
Okay.
But we got an HP here. Got a couple HPs. We got a lot of laptops happening right now. A lot of screens.
I was doing so.
Every kind of screen I think that I own is involved in making the show.
You know, I'm the de facto IT guy at work.
Mhm.
I did inventory the other day. I have 5 laptops in my house right now that I need to either move, set up for the next employee. One of them is my college laptop, which I think I'm going to sell for parts. Two of them are dead that I have to sell on eBay.
I
for
don't know.
parts.
I don't know how many I have. I have 2 in that closet because I have mine and Lara's old ones from I got mine in high school. She got hers in college. We got 3 right here.
Right.
1 to set up the stream, 1 to record the show, 1 to play the beats in the background, which is actually my work laptop. And then Lara's got her current laptop out in the other room. So 4, 5. We got 6 laptops in this house for 2 people. That's
Yeah.
insane. That's stupid.
It's so stupid. And the worst part is if Tariq Moody ever decided to listen to our show,
Yeah.
which I know he won't, but it'd be really awesome.
He could be
if
listening
did.
right now. You don't ever know. He could
Mm,
be watching this.
no, I know he's not listening.
He's
knows-
got better things
He
to
knows
do.
who we are. He doesn't want to listen to us. He'd be like, "That's why you boys need to build yourself a PC."
Probably.
Are you friends with him on Facebook?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the most PC pro building person I fucking know.
Luxie built a laptop too. And
She built
Bob,
a laptop?
or not a laptop. She built a
Um,
computer.
Oh, we'll take this offline. I wanted to talk about Danny's sexy project. Was that like a one-off thing?
Who? Danny.
Dashcam.
Oh, Dashcam. Oh, Pleasure Cam. Dashcam and Pleasure Thief. Donnie is his name, not
Jesus
Danny.
Christ. I don't
You went
even know. I
over.
have no. I'm so sorry, Donnie.
You
I haven't
went
seen you
over.
in too long, apparently.
Yeah, no.
I didn't even I just went with it. I thought that was. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'm so sorry, Donnie. I know
Dashcam-
I know your name, man.
Dashcam and Pleasure Thief, which is Kat from No No.
Yeah.
They just did a one-off as.
No. Yeah, I was agreeing.
Yeah,
from
I
that.
know what you're saying. It's confusing.
It is confusing because we're
Um,
Midwestern.
Yeah, so they did a one-off song, and there's potential for something bigger there, like a project. But we don't know.
I thought he was doing like a full-on band.
He was gonna try to assemble a band pre-COVID. They played the 3 of them played a set.
That's
It was
right.
Liv and then 2 other people. I don't remember. Well, Liv and Dashcam.
All right,
So okay,
let's do it.
all that to
Let's
say,
just
let's
get this
just
stupid
into
topic
next thing.
out of the way.
We got comments. Real quick. 1 second.
Please don't be Dashcam.
No. Oh, they're just saying dopeness. All right. Yes, it is dope. We love it. Thank you for watching. All right. Here we go.
All right.
Let's talk about your mom.
All right. Am I bringing this in?
Yeah, you know what? You can bring this one in.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
And we're back. So, Alan, I had mentioned this to you offline, but I wanted to share it with our audience members as well. My mom, who is a big supporter of us and the music scene,
Yeah.
is very important in developing my musical taste,
Yep.
primarily in jazz and Billy Joel. Other than that, she wanted to support us, and she was probably bored ironing clothes because my mom just loves ironing clothes.
Okay.
And she decided to tune in to our live stream, which we do
While we record the show.
as we do the radio show. The radio show that you guys hear is very it's produced. It's tuned up.
Yeah, it's the fancy
we have-
version.
We have music. We don't say naughty words and things
Yes.
like that. My mom was confused as to why Alan and I were, to quote her, BSing.
Yeah. She tuned into the live stream
She
instead
tuned
of
into the live
the stream. actual this program that you're
Not
listening
only
to.
did she hear the dirtiest joke that I know and tell that is not appropriate from others to know.
Yeah. Or for the radio by any means.
It wasn't for the radio.
I know.
Yeah, it was,
But
for
it was
the- it was
very
for the live
inappropriate. Yes.
she was also like, "Why are you talking about me and Alan's mom?" And I forgot what the context was. We were just
She sent you a bad text message about it.
no. She
Alright,
didn't send
disapproving.
me a bad text. She sent it to the family
Oh.
chat.
I didn't know that.
about how she was like I tuned into their radio show 20 minutes in, no music, just BS. Patty had to tell my family calls me Patty. Patty had to tell a bad joke, and then he talked about his mother. Not that I think we actually were talking.
We were talking about
very
something
politely
different,
about
yeah.
our moms. Anyway, so be careful about what you put on the internet. Your mom's probably gonna find it.
That being said, you can watch this live stream while we record the show, and you can watch Pat and tell all the dirty jokes.
Oh yeah.
So
my poor mom.
I'm sorry
she
I'm
wasn't
sorry
ready for
that
that.
I was the degenerate that got you in trouble with your mom for recording our radio show.
Almost 30 years old. Not 30 like you, but almost 30 years old and still getting scolded by my mother.
Yeah, poor Patty. You got insulted, or you got well, not insulted, but you got in trouble with your mom
I think
over our show.
I think she was just confused.
That is true. I'm very glad that my parents don't have Facebook or anything. They don't
My
understand.
mom is such a Facebook person. She actually, I feel very bad for her. So if you listen to this, Mom, this one goes out to you. But I feel really bad because with everything that's happening in the world, she's realizing that a lot of her friends or people that she's known all her life are a bunch of whack jobs
Oh no!
because of Facebook, and she's not understanding why.
Oh, my mom had that same problem. All right, we should.
It totally sucks when you have like a nice wholehearted. You got a song that Hank Williams would sing about, a good-hearted woman, and then you have
Should we play something a little?
Nancy sponging out in the.
Should we again with the punk
I
documentaries?
can't drop it.
All right, should we play something that's a little more, maybe wholesome?
Let's do a little wholesome thing.
A little more wholesome for Patrick's mom.
Yeah, from my mom. This one
let's-
goes out to you, Mom.
The song is by Clutch. It's called "Help." You can check it out on Breaking and Entering Radio.
Not to be confused with the other band, Clutch.
No, not the band Clutch.
Not the post-hardcore.
No,
band. No.
this is much nicer. Yeah, so it's Clutch. This is "Help" on Breaking and Entering Radio. 50% mother approved.
You hear that? You hear those horns, Mom?
Yeah, there you go.
That's good stuff.
This is for Patrick's mom. This is Clutch.
I haven't
See?
listened to Clutch since I was like fucking 11.
The band Clutch.
Yeah, the band Clutch, not the rapper.
I still can't believe that you got in trouble with your mom.
I didn't
over
get
our
in
radio show.
trouble. She was just,
You got in trouble with your mom.
She was distraught because I told a very bad joke about anal sex and spinach.
Yeah, you got anything dirty for us this time?
You can't put me on spot. I gotta like.
Okay.
That's my dirty joke go to.
Can I tell you the one that my dad always tells me?
Yeah.
All right. This is again a streaming exclusive. This is my dad's joke, and I'm pretty sure he stole it from somewhere.
Oh, 100% he did. I've heard all of your dad's dirty jokes before.
So there's these two firemen, right?
I know exactly what joke you're gonna tell.
So there's these two firemen, and the fire captain opens the supply door because the alarm is going off. There's a fire. They got to run. They got to move.
details that Dickie would include. But
Yeah. I'm being a little PC with it. And so he opens the door, and these two firemen are having sex with each other in the supply closet. And the fire captain cannot believe what he is seeing at all. He's just freaking out, and he's like, "There's a fire going on." And he looks at the two men having sex with each other, and he says, "Hey, what's going on in this closet? How are you guys doing all this? There's a fire. We got to move." And the first firefighter says to the captain, "Oh, I'm just working with the new trainee." And he says, "What? I told you to instruct the new trainee. What is going on?" And the firefighter says, "Yeah, I'm doing exactly what you told me to. I'm instructing the new trainee." And he says, "I told you to teach him CPR." And the fireman says, "Yeah, we did mouth to mouth. How do you think this all started?" That's like the safe version of the joke.
Yeah, you should have went. Maybe you shouldn't have went.
It's a little
the way that
more
your dad
raw.
tells it.
Yeah.
Just
a little more
imagine your dad telling a dirty joke and then it fill in all the words that we don't say anymore because we're respectable of everyone in the world
Yeah.
as millennials.
Yeah, it was very not PC the way that he said it. All right. Okay, we are at a point where we can introduce the rap phone.
Let's do the rap phone. Who do we got?
We got Bergie Streets, who
sweet.
I fucked up.
It's hard to read hip hop names when everyone's getting fucking wild with it. It was easier when it was Ice Cube.
And just Ice Cube. Yeah. Yeah,
That
it
being
was
said,
before
I-
SEO. You didn't have to worry
When-
about put a $sign here or three.
Right. when I was
instead of
when
a-
I was getting into Wu Tang, like in high school and shit, I thought RZA was RZA, Jizza was GZA.
I thought that was a thing for a while too. Who else we got? I'm sorry, this stream. Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Apparently, people like the dirty joke on Instagram. A couple of people did.
Your
Eddie-
firefighter joke?
Yeah. 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 Man, that's a joke that I told
We should
to
bring
the
your
internet.
dad on here.
God no.
That would be the worst. We would get canceled. That is.
My dad can't be on the radio
No.
show.
He
He
can't-
doesn't know that we do this.
He can't have a microphone.
He doesn't know that we do this, and it streams to YouTube, but he doesn't know that like he can find it on YouTube. Like he doesn't
Oh.
follow Breaking Airing. He just really loves like using his smart TV to like
You know
pull
those,
up shit.
Remember those Echo mics when we were kids, where it was just like a plastic tube
Yeah,
and you would yell into it? Well, now they have like those electric ones that are kind of personified. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. This went nowhere, but okay.
They cost like $30.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one for your dad. So when he's sitting out on his front porch and he's yelling at all the kids, "Hey, you kids!"
That would imply that my dad sits in the front porch, just sits in the backyard, and he blasts his stereo.
Or in the garage.
No, he sits in the back. Well, yeah, he's in the garage sometimes.
I like
too
going to
now.
the garage with your dad.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you do.
It's a fun time.
Anyway, he sits in the backyard and blasts music on his stereo, and like there's like kids our age or guys our age that moved next door, and now I feel so bad for them because they are going to hear all of Cheap Trick's discography fucking blasted at them.
What's wrong with Cheap Trick?
I like Cheap Trick too, but I don't want to hear it if my neighbor's playing that like all night and just blasting it at me. This is us as we've matured. We're older now because clearly
I mean,
we're like turn that music down.
so you know how I'm a big JBL whore,
Yeah.
and I love collecting JBL speakers.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to building my garage sound system, which is going to be so much louder than my indoor sound system. But that's not the point. Whenever I'm working on my car, different than when you come over and work on the car, because I kind of keep the volume down. Whenever I'm working on my car,
Yeah.
it's like music to the fucking neighborhood. Like I am blowing out the speakers. Every once in a while, if the neighbor lady and her daughter are out and they're gardening, I'll make sure that it's a little more
chill, nothing too aggressive.
It's like Elton John, something like that.
yeah.
If it's not, it's like straight up gangster rap from the 90s. If I'm working on my motorcycle, just wrenching a little bit.
Just wrenching. NBD. Just wrenching.
Just wrenching.
All right, let's introduce the rap phone real quick, and then
Let's
we
do
are through the first hour.
Let's do it.
Don't do that.
Wait, I gotta think of a
creative way to say rap phone this week. You got it yet? While you think of it, let's say hi to some people real quick.
All right.
Hello. Eddie James says, "Keep up the good work."
Thanks, guys. Wow, this is
We will do that.
We got a
can keep doing-
supportive chat today. I'm a big fan.
I like whenever there's people in the chat, no matter where they're watching us.
We got
because
someone in the Twitch chat.
that was Randy before. We got people watching us.
Oh,
though.
that's where you're shouting. All right, I got it.
You got it? Okay. I also can't. I don't know if I can see the Facebook chat. So maybe. I don't know. Maybe people are leaving comments there, but
I don't know. I've
well,
never
actually,
had
no.
that
Randy showed up. He was on Facebook, so we're good.
one. Okay,
We can see him. Nobody's responding there.
that's fine.
All right. Let's introduce the rap phone real quick, and then we are through the first hour. Record the first hour in 45 minutes this week. Way to go. We really cut down on time by just recording the segments and not playing the music in between.
That's pretty good.
I think we're doing okay.
Yeah.
We're doing all right. All right. Here we go. All right. We are moving through the first hour here on Breaking and Entering Radio. And Patrick, it is time to call somebody on the...
In this corner. Only 46 weeks old.
I got some reverb for you.
Oh, thank you. Introducing the rap phone.
I'm really glad that we have that available.
Yeah, I should have told you going in that we were going to do that because I totally forgot that it existed, and that would have been awesome. I could even put on my JR accent.
So anyway, this week on the Rap Phone, we're talking to Bergie Streets. You may know him from the group Streets and Young Deuces. They had a run for a little bit, and now he's breaking off and doing his own solo thing. He took some time away in between. He's got a new solo album that is out now, and it's an extensive project. He's got like 17 tracks or something like it on there.
Ooh, that's like a full LP.
That's like a long album now.
That's like a Rolling Stones album.
So
That's a two-sided disc.
well, anyway, we caught up with him to talk about the new project and talk about what went into it. So it's Bergie Streets, who I mispronounced as Bergie Streets at the beginning of the thing. Just don't worry about it.
Everyone's gonna realize it when he corrects you.
Yeah, it's Bergie Streets on the Rap Phone. Check it out. And that's how we make radio. That's the first hour of the show.
If you had to choose between Nancy Spungen and Courtney Love, who do you hate more?
Oh, who do I hate more? I thought you were gonna take it a completely different direction.
Fuck, marry, kill. Except there's no marry and there's no fuck. It's just kill.
Wow. No. If I had to choose who I hate more between Nancy Spungen and Courtney Love, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe I hate Nancy Spungen a little more.
I think I hate Nancy Spungen
Because here's the thing, like Courtney Love did some stuff, right? There was some stuff.
Yeah, she was a lot of bad news bears for the industry.
Yeah, exactly. I think about who would make the better impact long term. Like we didn't get to hear the full like Sex Pistols where they would have taken it, where Sid would have taken it. You know what I mean?
Well, also, here's my hot take: Sex Pistols kind of like ruined punk music.
Go further. Explain.
All right. Now that I've been listening to my podcast more, I've been hearing more. Everyone has to talk about Sid and Nancy at some point, right? Sorry,
Right.
everyone that has no idea who we're talking about. We're talking about Sid Vicious of the Sex Pistols, and Nancy Spungen is notorious druggy girlfriend.
Yes.
That's
a
really,
good way to
that's
put it,
Really,
yeah.
all she's known for. She's kind of trash. So if it was not for Sid Vicious's accused murder of Nancy Spungen, punk music would have went mainstream.
I could see that.
But everyone vilified it.
But do you think that punk music going mainstream would have been the right move in the 80s? This is a separate.
I
This
don't
should be a
know.
podcast.
I don't know. The Ramones always wanted to go mainstream. They tried so fucking hard to go mainstream.
No, they wrote pop songs that were just punk. You know what I mean? They
But
never thought of
but they
themselves as a punk band.
No. You're right. It wasn't until Judy is a Punk where you actually heard the word punk used in punk music.
Yeah.
But they always tried so hard to get like a top 40. Like they worked their fucking asses off to get a top 40.
That is true. Hang on. This is how I test the microphones. We get into a conversation about nothing and then run it back.
So they worked their fucking asses off to get a top 40.
Okay, sounds good. We're working.
Yeah. So that's my issue with Sex Pistols killing the future of punk. And then it was always relegated to this dirty, grimy, had to like fight for their shows. The police were always knocking down punk shows all the time because punks were so shitty. Then the Nazis got involved because they were like, yeah, counterculture. Fuck
A lot of skinheads got involved.
Right.
But that's when the Dead Kennedys had to make Nazi punks fuck off.
Right. Which fucking best anti-Nazi song of all time.
That is very true.
And I still listen to it regularly when I get really mad at this country.
That's a good idea, especially within the last few years to listen to that song. Yeah.
So the guy that's the podcast host, he's born and raised in upper west region of Texas, Lubbock, Texas.
Okay.
And he was saying that in the 90s, there were still signs for sunset towns. I just learned about what sunset towns were.
I have no idea what those are.
I didn't either. And it was basically, if you're a person of color and the sunset goes down, by law, you can get lynched. And
Holy
that
shit.
shit was happening in the fucking 90s.
Oh.
Yeah, so I understand Texas is going through something right now. At the same time, maybe if you don't deny climate change, you wouldn't get what's fucking coming to you, you sons of bitches.
Wow. Okay. So this seems like a weird time to let you have the floor here. But I need to pee. So could you
Oh, I have to entertain. This puts so much pressure on me.
I was like,
I only
could you fix
feed-
me a mimosa and entertain the internet?
Oh, you gotta go grab another bottle of champagne.
Okay, I can do that real quick.
Okay.
All right. In the meantime, entertain the
All right.
crowd. Make sure you're speaking to the mic so that the rest of the internet can
speaking
see.
into the microphone.
Okay. We got a whole 2 people on Facebook, and I expect you to not lose them.
I will try my best.
Grab some you can say hello to the Instagram.
Hello, everyone on the Instagrams. I also want to. Oh, Alan's dog might be coming in to say hi. Oh, no, he's gonna go follow his dad. What other music makes you tick? I'm very curious to hear about what you guys have to say outside of hip hop and rap, which is primarily what our podcast is about. I want to hear what's really getting to you. I was doing research the other day on Gen Z. I'm trying to understand Gen Z a little better because right now I'm kind of the curmudgeon-y old millennial, and was diving into their music and outside of Billie Eilish, which everyone kind of knows Billie Eilish, trying to figure out what their other people are. I came across Kehlani, which I'm a big fan. Not only is she a total Babysaurus Rex, makes some really fantastic music. So I'm curious to see what everyone else is listening to. It actually doesn't matter if it is not hip hop or rap. I want to hear it all. I want to hear what's pumping in your headphones, what's blasting in your surround sounds at home, what's pissing off your neighbors because you're rocking their fucking clocks off the wall, which is one of my favorite things to do. I always thought that was my peak of when I was in a band. We all played together, and we were in a basement. We rocked my friend's mom's clock off the wall, and she came down and yelled at us, to which we all celebrated because we broke her clock, and then we had to go to Target and buy her a new one. But I'm going to engage a little bit with our Instagram folk, so I hope you don't mind. I'm just going to pivot over here a little bit. Yeah, okay. Keith Terry says a whole 2 people. We're real proud of our 2 people. I just want you to know that. We work real hard to have our 2 people on Facebook.
It's 2 people there. It's 2 people on Facebook. It's fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
He said he loves the best. That's right. We're always fighting the algorithm.
This bottle is from my wedding.
Yeah? Isn't a lot of bottles from your wedding?
I know, but we're just
Sweet.
So, okay, you make that. I'll be right back.
Oh, what is this?
Fruit?
Oh, yeah, that's a type. Sparkling wine. Check out this menacing ass bottle of champagne. It's called Friesnet. Never had it before. I very much like the champagne. It's on the dry side. And I cannot figure out where the fuck it is made. Oh, it's in Spain, so it's a cava. Man, I fuck with champagne so hard every day of my life. It's actually my favorite thing to drink. It's a lifelong drinker. I really like champagne the best. To the point where anytime I go to the liquor store, I make sure that I have at least 6 bottles in my house at all times. Anytime someone comes over, it's important to do. I was listening to Cat Williams the other day. Everyone knows Cat Williams or remembers Cat Williams. If you're not familiar with Cat Williams, please go check him out. He is one of the funniest motherfuckers of all time. And he was talking about how he likes to have his house ready for when ladies come over. And he's got the hair products. He's got silk pillows, so he's not fucking with anyone's hair when they lay down. He's got perfumes. Well, my thing is I always have champagne at the house. Anytime a lady comes over, make a little dinner, a little appetizer, pop a bottle of champagne. It's impressive. It tastes good. And if you're drinking good stuff, it doesn't give you a hangover. Excuse me. Shit, I can't read that far. Dude, that interview is sick. You're gonna have a blast with it. Anytime Alan's getting on the interview, It's usually a pretty good time. He puts on his broadcast voice.
What about my broadcast voice?
I'm saying anytime you do an interview with our stars.
Yeah, generally it's a thing. Let me check something real quick.
When Alan and I were first getting started, or we were videotaping some of our interviews, interviewed a random band called Cowboy Mouth that has a following
Yes.
not in Wisconsin. But it's a pretty good following everywhere else. And I thought it was appropriate to wear a suit to the interview.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Which I know that it's not the case, but I'm pretty sure I inspired Andrew from All Gas No Brakes, which is a fantastic YouTube channel that everyone should go fucking watch, in which he wears a very similar suit. And then the guy that we ended up interviewing, I was more excited to find out he was a member of Dash Rip Rock.
Oh yeah, I do remember. If you want, that interview is on YouTube. You can go check that out.
So cringy. We were like 19.
No,
Were
we
we?
were older than that. We were old enough to drink because we were in the casino. We had to have been 21 or 22.
We were pretty young.
And we had gotten all access passes to the Northern Lights Theater at Potawatomi Hotel and Casino, and the upper level was blocked off. And we filmed the whole show. We
We
filmed
set up like 3 cameras.
3 cameras.
I think the
inside.
cameras that we're using right now.
Yeah, actually, one of the cameras is from our Twitch camera is from that show too.
Oh,
That's
I
a
have it.
lot of champagne.
This is how you make a mimosa.
Okay. Anyway,
Just drinking orange juice.
so we had all the cameras set up, and we had the entire upper level to ourselves. Cowboy Mouth put on a good show.
They were really fun for a band that like.
But it was
I don't
also,
know. I
like-
still don't know what their fucking theme is, to be honest.
Everything that we did prior to that, though, was like shows in little bars and clubs that we
Yeah.
filmed,
This is a big deal.
and they let us that was the first time I was on stage in like a
We
major
got to
crowd.
plug into the sound system.
We plugged into a $100,000 soundboard.
Yeah, that's
That was-
fucking wild.
And we watched the whole second half of the show basically from upstairs in the balcony by ourselves.
Yeah.
And we just sat there and let whatever happened happen.
It was cool.
It was a good show.
At one point, they throw spoons.
Yeah, they got a song about spoons.
Yep.
Or, well, it's a red everything, and then it's red spoons, and they throw red spoons at the drummer.
Yeah.
Who was also the singer, which is a weird
But,
setup.
yeah, outside of like punk bands, like don't let your drummer sing. The man's got to keep rhythm.
They got important things to do. Like, keep your whole song afloat.
keep the rhythm flowing. They can't fucking sing at the same time.
Yes. Okay. I don't know where Omar is, but we'll just...
Omar runs on Omar time. He
Yeah.
shows up when he shows up.
That's fine. Do you have texts from him? No? Or is that just random people?
Well, one's my applause. Uh-oh. Anyway, so Dash Rip Ella from like 96. That's the only recording of that song.
We must have had some internet issue because we just reconnected here too, so we're live again on everything.
Did Lara reset the router?
No, we're fine. It
Right.
just happens sometimes. All right,
All right, let's bring it in.
bring in another right in the microphone.
That's the breaking and entering breaking news.
Okay, well we're gonna bring in the second hour of the show. Then Omar will show.
You know Andrew Bird, the musician that I really like, very talented guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I found out recently that he used to be a part of a band called the Squirrel Nut Zippers that sing Hell.
I know
You-
Squirrel Nut Zippers. Yeah.
Which I had no fucking idea about.
I didn't know that he was part of that band. No.
Yeah.
I'll wait till you make your drink and then we will.
In the afterlife, they'll be waiting with a big old smile.
Shout out to everybody watching us that puts up with us. It is kind of like we do better when we have people watching and interacting, I think.
I mean, even if they weren't watching and interacting, we'd still do what we do.
I was going to say it's pretty much the same thing. It's just
just,
less us playing to the camera.
It's a little more fun talking to people.
It's like you get to hang out with us. It's the fun part.
How do you pasteurize OJ?
I
thought that
don't
was like
know.
a milk thing.
No, because wasn't pasteurization discovered by the
White
guy?
people.
Well, Louis Pasteur, who invented penicillin, was because that they left an orange out, and there was mold that grew.
I thought penicillin was invented off of bread mold.
I thought it was an orange that was left in a science lab overnight, and then they came back and discovered it, and something that they were able to extract from that creates penicillin.
Being a scientist would be fucking insane.
I'm also 100% not sure of any of that.
You said it with some pretty solid confidence.
I do know that, okay, so I know that penicillin was created because
I'm allergic to penicillin.
I am too. That it was created from mold that was left out in a lab overnight from somebody left an orange overnight.
I thought it was bread.
No. So
I'm going to go with you on this one.
feel free to Google that and correct me as you need to. But there, you learned a little something. You learned a little something by tuning into the stream. Good Lord, let's talk about hip hop.
Okay.
let's bring in the second hour of the show.
I was trying to be engaging with people. Did we lose our viewers?
No, we got people. We still got our 2 over here. We got a couple people over there. Yeah, don't burp into the microphone.
I didn't.
That's another thing that your mom...
My mom didn't like when I burped in the microphone last week.
I don't like when you burp in the microphone because it's my microphone.
It's fun.
No, it's not fun. Other people use that microphone.
Yeah, but
You were a gross individual.
I'm a human flesh bag.
That's how I should introduce you on the show now.
Human flesh bag. Patrick Carroll. I like it.
He's a person. He's definitely a person. Okay. Here we go. Second hour of the show.
Wish Homer showed up with them fucking pastries.
We'll get there. He'll come in for like
Did
the
he
last
say
half
it was a
hour.
lady or a man?
It's a lady I know that was she's starting her own bakery. So
I think he's baking something in her oven.
all right. Let us begin the second hour of the show. You gotta scoot a little closer there. You're out of the fisheye on Instagram.
Damn. Just wanted to backrest.
Also, I'm really glad that we discovered the fisheye. That I remembered that I had that because I was gonna use it for like live streams years ago. Keith Terry is probably blowing us up. I can't see it.
Yeah, you roll over. You got the rolly wheel.
Oh, we're keeping them entertained at work. This is what we're doing.
Oh,
All right.
awesome.
We're a good way to spend your workday. We also have a show on Spotify Premium that you can listen to right away. So if you want to hear this bullshit, but with like some music behind it,
The
or some
music
afterwards,
is really good.
yeah, exactly. That's where we go. All right. Second
Let's
hour of
do
the
it.
show. Let's do this.
6 pack.
You've made it into the second hour of Breaking and Entering Radio. You got Alan Hallis.
And Patrick Carroll.
And if you're just joining us, or if you're just listening for the first time, the second hour is always started with us bringing you 6 songs back to back in the
6 pack.
yes, the 6-pack. So we play.
Oh wow, my little vocal thing there kind of fit the vibe.
I like it. That was good backing vocals from you. This is where we play 6 songs back to back to back to back
Feels
to
like
back,
a 40s movie.
and then we also at the same time we drink a lot.
We do.
We used to be 6 drinks back to back to back, but now people on Twitch and Instagram know that we don't.
mean,
we don't do that.
It's only like it's not even 1 in the afternoon. Like I have a lot of stuff I got to do today. I can't be.
Yeah,
But we are drinking, and we are on our second bottle of champagne, Ellen.
we do
So-
have a fair amount of mimosas happening here on
I
the
think
show.
we should cheers our folks.
Yes, I can do that.
This is in honor of the 6-pack.
Yes.
We're not gonna. Ooh, I would drink 6 bottles of champagne in a day.
That's a lot. That's a
might be
lot.
I was professing my love to champagne when we were taking a little break,
Oh, okay.
and I had to entertain the masses.
Okay. Well, we're gonna get into the 6-pack. We're gonna kick things off with a brand new song from Dana Copperfield. And the song is called Pancakes.
Just as Dana Kappa on the sign.
Anyway, this is Dana Copperfield with Pancakes to kick off the 6-pack here on Breaking and Entering Radio.
Allison made me pancakes this morning. It was a welcome treat.
Thank you for referencing your roommate on our global show, 40 stations worldwide.
We talk about fucking Milwaukee all the time. No one knows who
we
the
do.
fuck we are.
You got a point.
We talked about my mom for a whole segment.
You also have a point there. Valid.
Dude, so Kevin and I went to the hill the other day.
Yeah, I saw an Instagram of you guys snowboarding and nobody invited me. So I'm just a little butthurt, but it's fine.
You want to go
Whatever.
on Tuesday?
No, Tuesday I record the Writers Room with Ben, which you can watch here on Twitch.
How about we go Thursday? We move the show to Saturday.
We can talk.
All right.
I might be okay with that.
So we did pretty fucking. This is the best run that I've ever done in my life.
Okay.
And then there's like a saying that the last run, you never say, I'm going on my one more run. You always say,
Yeah.
this is my second.
I
last
did
run.
know that. You're not allowed to say, you're not supposed to say this is the
Right.
last run of the day.
So I was telling Kevin, like, so you're not supposed to say this is your last run. You're supposed to say blah, 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 blah. And then, like, meaning that it was going to be my last run.
Yeah.
I ate it fucking so hard, dude. I smacked my tailbone at like maybe 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
I thought I was gonna shit my pants. Like I laid out for like a good 2 minutes. I thought the fucking ski patrol were gonna have to come by and like check on me. But I was like, I just need to compose.
And this is at the Rock, right?
Yeah,
the
this is
Rock
at the
Sports
Rock, yeah.
Complex. Okay.
So yeah, if you want to go, I'm down to move this to Thursday, or sorry,
Saturday
to
again.
Saturday, and then we go out on Thursday.
Possibly.
It's like $20 on Thursday.
Oh, that's actually not bad at
Right.
all. I actually haven't been to the Rock yet. I've been to the biggest hill that I've been to was in Northern Illinois with my buddy Roger from the Cranberry Show.
Yep.
And I fell so many times that whole like weekend or that whole day. It was like 4 hours of me just busting my shit.
Yeah,
I fell down the hill. I tried to grab the little pole rope thing to go up the hill.
the
I
tow
fell
rope
on that
is a
shit.
motherfucker, dude.
Yeah.
So Kevin had it down where he can go back to the tow rope. And he has like the thing just kind of like sit on his hip and it pushes him up.
Does he ride regular footed or goofy footed?
He rides goofy, and I think I'm switch. I found out this last time.
There is no switch.
Well,
You can ride switch, but you don't. What? How do you start? What is in
I
front?
start regular.
Okay, when you start, what foot is going
Left.
down the hill? So you're left footed. So you're regular.
I'm
footed.
regular. Yep.
Yeah. So
And he's goofy.
yeah. So,
so
he
it's
starts with
easier
his
to go-
right foot
yeah.
going down the hill. Okay.
But I found that at certain points riding regular, I'm very comfortable with,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, now it's the right foot that I'm more comfortable. I have no idea.
So you can.
I don't know the logistics
You're
of it.
kind of like ambidextrous a little bit, where you can ride regular and
Right.
switch fine.
And well,
But there is no like. My stance is switch. Okay.
Right.
I'm just saying.
But so my right leg's a little bit longer than my left leg, so I think it's just a matter of like my muscles are kind of like tightening up, like almost by like half an inch.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that.
It's really uncomfortable to stand for like long periods of time because my hips are all fucked up, which is also why running sucks.
You could get special shoes.
I know. I have a lift in my shoe, but I put it in my shoe, not like they cut my shoe and they put the lift in.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Since I was like, I discovered it when I was like 18.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you need to get special shoes. And I was like, fuck no, I'm not getting special shoes. I just went to Dr. Scholl's. I got a fucking insert, put this insert in my shoe. And that's kind of what I would do. And every 6 months, I buy a new insert.
I never knew that.
Hmm?
Well, ain't
Yeah.
that some shit?
So that's why it's like, it's uncomfortable for me to stand for like long periods of time.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that you tell me
Or
this
like
now.
I gotta keep moving.
I would say I'm glad that you tell me this now after years of me having you take photos at shows where I have you constantly standing and moving around and
Well,
running
if I'm
around.
moving, it's fine. It's when I found out when I was a kid that this was an issue because I was a Boy Scout and you had to like, full attention. And
You're a Boy Scout.
I'm a damn good Boy Scout. I got a lot of life skills. You want to go camping with me? No, because you don't know how to camp, and I won't go camping with you.
That's true. I
I
don't.
do.
When I was,
I can tie knots. I can start fires in the fucking rain.
when I was
Can
in
you
the
start
first,
a fire on a sunny day?
I can't.
I can start a fire without a fucking match.
It's fine.
I
When
got
I was-
skills, motherfucker.
When I was in first grade, they have like the grade school orientation, and I distinctively told my friend's dad, who was the Boy Scout leader, quote, Boy Scouts suck, to his face. And my mom pulled me away, and she was really mad at me, and I didn't realize why. But you know what? In hindsight, I kind of did okay, because like the class action lawsuits that are going
Right,
down or
right,
whatever.
I had
Not saying that
I
guy
had a
would have been
really,
creepy.
really good troop, unlike our Catholic church, which did. but we were super good. We won at like everything. We won in like our winter games. We won in our
I
summer
remember
games.
the big thing was the soapbox derby. That you had to have like they were like super big about like you made this small little
no, it's not the soapbox. Soapbox derbies are different. That's where you're building like a cart for
or
yourself.
whatever the
It's called a
Pinewood derby.
Pinewood derby.
Yeah. I remember that now. They had an all school assembly in grade school for us to see the Pinewood Derby car race.
I won.
Fine, whatever. Fuck it. It's a little model car. I don't care.
And then I found out that my niece, now you can let girls into the Boy Scouts, which I think is whatever. We're not going to get into that whole thing.
No, we are not. Not on the internet.
My
Public.
niece, who's now in Scouts, not Girl Scouts, she's in Boy
Just
Scouts or Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts.
Okay.
It's super weird to me. She stole my fucking Pinewood Derby car and raced it, and I was like,
I mean, that's the only thing I was kind of jealous of. I never made a Pinewood Derby
Well,
car.
and my dad was an engineer and a race car driver, so he like knew everything about aerodynamics.
Okay.
So we like had the weight down and everything, and I put a little devil I built a cockpit. I put the devil in the cockpit, and I went to Catholic school. It was frowned upon.
You badass. You made a little devil in your Pinewood Derby
I
car
was
at
9
Catholic
years
school.
old, motherfucker.
All right, let me figure out something we're going to talk about.
So, but for real, do you want to go snowboarding on Thursday?
I could go snowboarding Thursday.
I
Possibly.
also think I broke my bindings, or I broke a binding, and
That's not cheap.
no, and I'm not about to buy $300 bindings at the end of the fucking season, man.
So you're just going to like...
I think it'll be all right.
Okay.
I think it'll be all right.
Okay. All right. I have a topic for the next segment real quick. Ready?
I got a fun thing before you start.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Kevin rides Goofy and I ride regular. So
Yes.
we took the chairlift up.
Yeah.
And then when you get off, you kind of like skate to wherever your destination is.
Yeah, you kind of like push with one foot.
Yeah, but when you're getting off the chairlift, you don't need to.
Oh yeah.
But it's like still kind of like jarring.
Mhm.
So Kevin and I were riding the chairlift. Kevin rides Goofy, I ride regular. I'm sitting on the left, he's sitting on the right. So both of our kicks are facing each other. So every time we got off the chairlift, we're like holding each other's.
And so you're like ballroom dancing
Hey,
your
we're-
way.
We're fucking losing it, dude. We're laughing our asses off. And then our last ride, he goes, "Why didn't we just sit on the
other side of each other?"
So we didn't have to do it.
So you just ballroom danced your way to the
Pretty
left. Okay. All right. I got something for us. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
I don't know if I like this beat.
I kind of like it.
No, we're skipping this one.
No, this is kind of cool. This is cool.
Well, I'm gonna let it rock for a little bit, I guess. Because also everything just froze for a second.
Oh, please tell me you saved. Also, why are you running Audacity off of your oldest computer?
So this board does not work into the other.
That's right. That's right.
So you can hear this while I figure out what the fuck's going on.
This is a cool ass beat. Also, Alan's board is so old that it could hold an iPod.
I got this board when I was 14 years old.
So it couldn't even hold an iPod mini. It's holding like Gen 2 iPods.
No, it's got an iPod video that it can hold.
Oh, okay. So it's... Man, I remember I got an iPod video... I think it came for free when I bought my laptop.
Really? Interesting. Okay.
That was like the one that was like the precursor to the iPhone, right? Or like it was like an iPhone, but it didn't have the phone capability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember when the iPhone actually came out, and I was like, it's just the iPod that makes calls. Why would you want that?
Right.
And now I'm like, you fucking idiot.
I don't know. I never wanted an iPod or an iPad. iPhone. Jesus Christ. Ooh.
Okay, we're all good. We're safe. I know there's horns. You like weird shit with
Ooh.
horns.
I go out of my way to go to live music just to hear the horns.
I'm
But when we were at Odessa and they pulled out the saxes.
that was a good show that I barely remember.
Okay. Barely remember.
That's true. No, that was a good show that I barely remember because we both got a little smizzy at it.
I had a blast.
I remember seeing we watched a kid get his drugs taken from him,
Oh, that was great. And then I walked in,
and you were like, "I'm an adult. I did my drugs beforehand."
The cops like, he's like going through my pockets, and I was like, "You won't find anything, officer. I'm an adult. I take my drugs before I get to the show." And the cop was not amused.
No, I'm sure he wasn't. Yeah. That was an interesting night.
That was a blast. I had.
And then
so
I
much
just
fucking fun.
that was Credit Card Allen, I think, came out. Which
I don't even
credit
think-
card?
Did we even drink there?
Oh, we drank there. Because I kept going back to buy the little small rum and cokes that the Wisconsin Center would provide
Oh, that's right.
that were like $10 a piece.
Yeah, they were. I did.
And that was to curb me from drinking a lot. But then I just kept buying a bunch of them because it was a week before my wedding, so I was like, fuck it. Why not?
I just remember being so amazed by R.L. Grimes' Halloween set. I was like, there's no way that Odessa is going to beat this. And Odessa brought a full fucking band out.
Yep. Yeah, no,
And,
Odessa was
like,
great.
Made their music live, which
Yeah.
I just didn't expect. It was incredible.
Yeah. That was
They're
a fun
also-
show.
they're
I
also
was
back in the studio.
I was in the second row for that show.
I was not. I was way back, but I was having a lot of fun with
I'm sure.
the two girls I was with.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
Yeah.
If you're listening, hit me up. I have no idea what your names were, but you fed me some candy.
Yes, that is true. Those women did feed you candy. Okay. Let me find another topic real quick. Things happening in hip hop. Oh, okay. Here we go. I got it. All right, ready?
Mhm.
Okay, let's do it. All right, we are back, and that was the six pack. And Patrick, I'm sure you're aware of the song "Let's Go" by Lil Jon and Trick Daddy.
Yeah,
A
classic.
Yeah, I think so too. You're a rock fan by nature. You know that song samples Ozzy Osbourne's "Crazy Train."
Right.
So guess who didn't know that until very recently?
I'm gonna assume 80% of the average listener.
No. Ozzy Osbourne himself did not know that song. They approved the sample without Ozzy knowing it. So recently, Ozzy had seen the.
It's like a 20-year-old song.
Yeah, it came out in 2004. So it is 17 years old at this point. Recently, Lil Jon tweeted out footage of Ozzy Osbourne hearing the song "Let's Go," which samples his song "Crazy Train." And Patrick, I'm going to show you right now. This is his reaction. That is from that picture that I'm showing you. It's from the footage. For those that cannot see, because this is an audio medium, Ozzy looks completely befuddled at what is going on because he realized that is not only his song, but his vocals are on that song too.
Yeah.
There is a sample of the like yeah. So he, in the footage that I've seen from Lil Jon's Twitter account, he looks at it and he looks completely befuddled and he says, "I've never heard this before." And it's his
Let me
own
see it again.
song.
That's so funny.
It's his own song that they were rapping over.
Also,
And-
I would never imagine Ozzy with a beer gut.
Yeah, Ozzy's not looking great too either. But
Well, the fact that he's still alive.
yeah, I know. But yeah, he looks completely befuddled to his own song being sampled. He had no idea whatsoever. And I think it's crazy because he probably doesn't know. He probably made a lot of money off of that song.
But you mean a buttload of money?
Yeah, because every time, obviously, when you sample a song, the original artist gets a little cut of that, and that song has been everywhere too. Like in the last 17 years, "Let's Go" has been a lot of places.
Like every sport, anything.
just about every time that there's a playoff
Yeah.
or it's a jock jam, it's an arena
Right.
anthem.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, Ozzy had no idea that his own song had been sampled for "Let's Go."
But you know who did know?
Well, Trick Twista and Lil Jon
Sharon knew.
She and Kelly's. She and the kid, and it's called Steak Money.
Wow.
Look at me, I'm transferring songs.
If you went to Quick Trip, they have 99-cent steak.
Oh, wait, that sounds awful.
It only happens every once in a while, and it's pretty awesome. You can only get 5.
Why? Okay, let me ask this. Let me ask this real quick. This is another stream exclusive. Why do you know so much about Quick Trip?
I love Quick Trip.
We don't have one in the city of Milwaukee proper, though.
I go out of my way to leave Milwaukee proper to gas up my car at Quick Trip. Not only is their gas top tier premium fuel.
It's just gas.
No, it's not. No, it's not. That's why. See, you don't know.
I don't. I really don't know.
The difference between the BP that's at the end of your street right here versus the Falcon or whatever what's the name of the crappy gas station across the street?
Amstar is the one across the
Amstar.
street.
The gas difference between those two is completely different. There's like additives and shit in the Amstar. So like BP, although all very, very, very evil, has much cleaner gas, as does Shell. So they pride themselves on having top tier fuel.
Okay.
And if you are not in Milwaukee, Waukesha, like even if you get out further, they sell fucking racing fuel. The closer you get to like the Speedway America, or not Speedway, Road America.
Yeah.
The closer you get to Road America, you can get like full leaded racing fuel from them as well.
For your just your normal car. Doesn't that do damage to the car?
Well, you need to have a car that runs leaded fuel.
Well, okay, I didn't know that. So I would have probably just filled up my car with racing fuel and had no idea.
Well, you wouldn't because it's pretty fucking expensive. It's a big deal. It's basically like pure ethanol in your fucking car, and it burns crazy clean. So, like in total for your car, it's a very clean burning fuel. Anyway, so Quick Trip for the uninitiated, because we live in Milwaukee, is like Speedway if it didn't have that gross smell that every Speedway has, which is like what I would assume is burning taquito.
That it's the rollers that just keep rolling.
But they have
rolling
rollers
rolling.
at Quick Trip, and they don't smell like burning taquito. So I don't understand why Speedway is so nasty. They also have fantastic food. You can do your grocery shopping there. They have like ribeye cut steaks. Like they get like premium meats because they work with farms that are in the Wisconsin surrounding area. So they're getting like really good stuff because it is like a local owned business at the end of the day. So in the summertime, I haven't seen it in winter. Every once in a while, you can get 6-ounce petite fillets for 99 cents. 5 limit per customer. So you can get 5 steaks for $5 fucking bucks, dude. And they're good.
Are you done with a Quick Trip? I was expecting like a small little breakdown. You had a whole thing going on.
I should have worked for Quick Trip, but I would have to move to La Crosse.
Yeah. Do you got a topic for the next part of the show? Because I'm looking through hip hop news right now, and I'm not seeing a lot.
What are you on?
Google.
Yeah, I got one.
You got one? Okay,
Yeah.
let's bring that one. Because we're 5 minutes into this one. We really only need like 10 minutes more of talking, which will of course take us about 45 minutes of
Get
bullshit.
some fucking food. I'm getting a little tipsy.
Uh-oh.
Uh-huh.
No, that's fine. It's because you made a lot of champagne in these mimosas.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
I was the bartender, Alan. I know.
Okay. All right. Let's get into a segment.
All right.
You got something?
Yep. Let's do it. All right, and we are back, Alan.
Yes, we are.
So I wanted to talk to you today. So Lil Yachty recently said that I promise I rap better than the majority of these rappers.
Lil Yachty?
Lil Yachty said that. And I'm
Okay.
assuming majority of these rappers assuming that the rap scene that is existing right now. And I'm curious as to what your thoughts are
So
on
I very much I can counter this with a story because I have seen Lil Yachty live at Lollapalooza, and it was hands down one of the worst rap shows I think I've ever been to in my life. First off, they booked Lil Yachty on the Tito's Vodka stage, which is a small corner stage in a little amphitheater setting in the middle of Grant Park.
in Chicago.
Yes, in Chicago. So it's not one of the main stages by far. It's like there's the main stage, and then across from the main stage is where Lil Yachty performed. And so there's way too many kids that are in this spot, right? There is a wood sound stage that they have where the soundboard is, and then above that there's a riser, and there's about 20 kids jumping on this wood stage. The energy is there. These kids are breaking everything. There's bottles being thrown at them, and the whole while Lil Yachty is just saying the words Lil Boat over beats to these kids. And I want to say that that's an exaggeration, but it actually is not. Lil Yachty was by far one of the worst shows that I have seen as far as a music fan at all.
Was he messed up?
No, this is just how he was. That same stage also had Lil Pump the year before, and that got shut down by the security because there were too many kids moshing to the front and being pushed out. Yeah, so that's a recipe for disaster in from the jump.
Yeah.
But Lil Yachty was hands down one of the worst shows that I've seen. Seriously.
So this is my take on it, and you know how I feel about a lot of the modern popular.
Yeah, you don't listen to a lot of the new stuff.
It's not really my thing. But that being said, with Lil Yachty saying I'm better than all these others, that's
He's
just that's insane. Because I think Jack Harlow is fantastic, Future designer.
Yeah, Lil Yachty.
All of them are way better.
Lil Yachty peaked on the song Broccoli, and that was it.
I even think Lil Pump is better.
That sounds like a really bad versus battle that we could have. Lil Yachty versus Lil Pump. Maybe we'll make that a Twitch exclusive at some point. Is you and I'll just do a versus of Lil Pump versus Lil Yachty, and nobody will win.
My thing is
we need to make trash rapper versus a thing.
I can't even think of a Lil Yachty song.
There's not any. There's no good Lil Yachty songs that you would like.
Yeah.
Maybe we're showing our age a little bit.
Maybe that's it, but at the same time, I think that kids' tastes are trash.
Well,
So,
in closing, get off our lawn. And we're going to play some music from Ernie Z right now. This song is called On My Level.
wait. Before we do that,
Okay.
I do want to say that you and I know how to turn up. We know how to turn up right.
Yeah.
We know how to play good music at any time. We know how to play party jams. We know how to keep people alive.
Yes.
Lil Yachty would never make any of my list.
Neither one of our DJ sets would have Lil Yachty in it. So let's play some music from Ernie Z. The song is called On My Level. Check it out. It's on Breaking Nine Radio. Okay. Save this real quick.
The champagne is hit, and
I was gonna.
I'm so hungry.
Oh no.
I'm about to go to Botanas too for some tacos for lunch. I thought I was gonna go to Jimmy John's, but I think I need some rice and beans.
Oh no. Okay, we should get through this real quick. I don't think Omar's showing up.
Omar's not showing up.
Okay.
Told you he's making his own bread. Baking his own buns.
Do you got anything else real quick?
Oh, you want me to find another topic?
I mean, if you got something.
Yeah, I can find one.
Okay. I would say if you got something real quick, because we'll speed through this then. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Twitch is the move. Twitch is honestly we're playing music video blocks there. We're doing all sorts of stuff. You know what? We could just plug Twitch and that could be our next segment. That's fine.
We can do that.
Let's just do that.
All right.
Okay. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm sorry. It's a little redundant, but you know what? That's fine. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. All right, we are back, and Patrick and I have been doing this show obviously for a while now, but we've recently started streaming it on Twitch and on Instagram and all over the internet, and it's a lot of fun. But I got to tell you, Twitch is the move. If you are looking for some content for breaking and entering, I'm gonna take a couple seconds out and just say that Twitch is kind of like gonna be our main focus.
This is the 2021 projection.
Yeah, no, this is my 2021 move. So a lot of people are like, why would you stream that? It's only video games. It's not only video games anymore. So if you are a fan,
we could play video games though.
we could play video games on Twitch. Yes.
Super cool with that.
Yeah. So anyway, if you don't already do that, stream or subscribe to us on Twitch.
Actually, I have a really good Twitch idea that I'll run you by after we get off the radio.
Okay. Well, anyway, if you aren't already subscribing to us on Twitch, you can do that sort of thing because you not only get the writers' room, which is myself and Ben Slowey every Tuesday. You can watch us record the show because you can feel like you're in the room with us. For better or worse,
Yeah,
it's okay.
it's a small room, so
Double-edged sword.
be happy where you are.
Yeah, you also get music video blocks, which I tried to do on like Facebook and YouTube too, but those get shut down really quickly. So if you enjoy a lot of the music that we play here on the show, it only gets better on Twitch. And I got some stuff planned. We got an archive of footage. We got a lot of footage from concerts and things like
So
that.
many.
And we've done a lot of shows, and
that we never did the work on afterwards.
yeah, that's true. I had years and years of backlog footage, but they're gonna come to light on Twitch soon.
Got a lot of backlog photos that I need to.
Well, there's that too.
I just don't have Photoshop,
Oh, that's bad.
and you can't buy it anymore. You have to buy like Creative Cloud.
I'm aware. Yeah,
This-
I'm aware.
This is brutal.
Okay, well, anyway, let's get into a little bit more music real quick. This is by Larry Bull. The song is called The Plug. Check it out, but also subscribe to us on Twitch.
You should. It'll be fun, especially after I tell Alan the idea that I have.
Yeah, do that. All right, anyway, Larry Bull on Breaking and Entering Radio.
So here's my idea. we play Twitch, we play Tony Hawk, and we talk about the soundtrack of how like the Dead Milkmen, like CKY, fucking why can't I think of his name right now? Del the Homo Sapien.
Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Del the
the
Funky
best
Homo
hip hop
Sapien.
name
Yeah,
of all time.
Yeah. Like all that shit. Basically, like crafted our musical soundings
Okay.
without even realizing that that's what it was gonna do.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down. All right.
Dead Kennedys had a track too. Police truck.
Real quick, let's make that our next topic. The best hip hop names, best hip hop MC names. Who are your all time favorites? Don't say it now. Just I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to think.
All right.
Do some googling.
Your wife is watching Schitt's Creek.
I was gonna say I can hear the Schitt's Creek theme song playing in the other room.
All right, I got
It's
some.
never gonna kick in. Okay. All right, you ready?
Mhm.
All right, we are back. We are winding things down for this week. And we kind of got into a little discussion off mic. And we started talking about Twitch, which led us to Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which led us to Del the Funky Homo Sapien. And I thought about it, and that's one of the best hip hop like MC names of all time.
100%.
And so I want to know if you had to come up with some of your favorite MC names, what would you come up with?
Oh, that I'm coming up. I thought we were going through active rappers. That
That's
have
fine.
cool-
That's
All
fine.
right.
Cool names that you think.
I
that
really like
rappers
that
have.
Travis Scott has Cactus Jack.
Oh, as his like alias.
Yeah, this is his persona.
Okay.
A big fan of that one. I like Currency's Spitta Andretti.
Okay. Okay.
That's a pretty good one, right? One that I thought was like the most like stand out KRS-One has the teacher,
I actually didn't know that. I didn't know that, for
which
some
I think
reason.
is like the most appropriate thing for KRS-One because
he's hip hop's teacher for sure.
this one really stood out to me.
Okay, go ahead.
Nipsey Hussle,
Yep,
also known as
Nipsey Hussle's a great name already, but yes.
Neighborhood Nip.
Oh yeah, I did know that. I did know that one. I was thinking more in the realm of like a Del the Funky Homo Sapien, where you have like, what are some of the best like just MC names?
Oh, just straight up.
Yeah, and so the ones that came to mind, honestly, like Del the Funky Homo Sapien is the best, I think, to me, hip hop name.
I like Bus Driver.
I mean, Bus Driver's a good one too. I was also thinking of there's a rapper from Brooklyn by way of Ann Arbor, Michigan. His name is Paco the G Train Bandit, and that's an amazing name.
Awesome. That's so cool.
Yeah. He's quickly googling to find.
I gotta figure out something. I'm
sure that we're missing
CeeLo Green is kind of a cool.
CeeLo Green's a good name. There's a lot.
There's a lot of cool ones out there, actually.
So I mean, I think we need to open this up to the audience.
Yeah, let's throw it to the audience.
If you are listening to our show, checking us out on Twitch, Instagram, whatever, or Facebook, feel free to let us know what your favorite, or after the fact when you hear the show on the radio, let us know what your favorite MC names of all time are.
I like MC Ren
Okay.
a lot. Like out of all of like the NWA guys, I think MC Ren for some reason always just kind of stuck out to me.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just thinking of like wild, ridiculous names. And I can't think of his name. Well, okay, so we had recently somebody featuring Peg Leg Greg, which is an amazing hip hop name. That's another really great one. I'm just saying that there's a lot out there. I like the creativity.
You know what? I think we're shortcutting it.
We definitely are.
Eminem is pretty awesome.
It's a good name for what it is.
It's good on so many levels because you have Marshall Mathers, M and M.
I got it. I
You
got
have
that. Yeah,
M&M's, which is a delicious candy,
I'm aware. Yes.
and then the way he spells it
Yes.
just makes it a full name.
I guess. Okay. Well. All right.
I think that's a pretty slick name.
It's a slick name, but in the meantime,
Slick Rick.
Slick Rick is a good name.
Pretty
Curtis
name.
Blow is a great name. I mean, I think it was more of an old school thing to have like great names like Big Bank Hank.
Yeah, you had to have like
The name was everything.
Yeah.
We don't see more of that stuff, but
because I also think that
now
rap-
it's all SEO.
rap
Now
takes itself a lot more serious than it did back then.
yeah. Now it's all SEO. Now you got to have like threes and number signs and whatever in your name. And like, I get it. It's the internet.
Ooh, I got one.
But it was cooler to be called Big Bank Hank or something like that.
And instead of the hashtag, we
Yeah.
call it for the original, the pound. It could be £1.
You're coming up with this right now?
Yep.
Okay, well, we're going to let Patrick come up with his own hip hop name. In the meantime, we're going to get into some music from Dad. Because speaking of Big Bank
Yeah, I was
Hank,
gonna say.
we're going to play Big Dank Hank by Dad.
You beat me up.
He landed on your head one time.
You threw an elbow in my temple on purpose.
I don't think it was on purpose. We
It
have the
was on
footage.
purpose.
We got the
I
footage. We
saw,
can
the,
revert.
I saw the footage.
Nevertheless, this is Dad. This is Big Dank Hank. Check it out. It's on Breaking and Entering Radio. Okay. That got us to the 16-minute mark, so we're just gonna sign off here because
All right.
how many? Hang on, let me see how many segments we have here. Whatever. All right, we're fine. I'll make it work. All right. Let's get out of this one. Let me find us a good beat to close out on.
That escalated quickly.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna close out on for sure. All right, let's do it. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And that does it for another week of Breaking and Entering Radio. And Patrick,
Mm-hmm.
I know that we said that we were gonna have a guest. We should probably see what's up with Omar.
He runs on his own time.
We were gonna have Omar, the man with the wildest timeline in the Midwest, Beckham, on the show.
That's a fact.
That's a great name for him. I know.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and basically say that he invented Black people Twitter.
Okay, I don't know. He's got a very, very wild Twitter timeline, and you know what? But he does a great service for us because we got a group chat where he sends us the wildest stuff from his timeline.
Yeah. Oh man, it's insane.
And we get that on the daily, and it is perfect. And
It's
you know what?
fantastic.
He might not know if it's worth it, but trust me, it is worth it because it is the thing that gets me going in the morning, gets me into my day, lets me know what kind of day we're having.
He greets us every morning. Morning, fellas. And then he
So-
sends us some ratchet stuff.
Yeah, and it's great every single time. But anyway, in the meantime, thank you guys so much for listening to the show. We really do appreciate it. Shout out to all the stations all over the world that stream our show and let us do this nonsense every single week. Don't forget, you can listen to more music. You can get music of all genres every single day at breakingandentering.net. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. We got a weekly e-newsletter. I forget it all, but we have a podcast as well, too, that's starting up in March. So we got that. Patrick, I think it's time for us to get out of here.
I would love to get out of here. I'm so hungry. I have not eaten yet today. We're coming on 1:30 and we're about 2 bottles of champagne deep.
Yeah, we should probably get out of here.
I'm gonna turn into like one of those girls downtown.
You're
that's
turning
like-
into a basic girl.
That's like, I don't even know where I'm at.
Anyway, with that, thank you guys so much for listening. We will see you next
Thank you.
week on
Bye,
Breaking
guys.
and Entering Radio. Bye, guys.
We're gonna do this on Saturday again because Alan's coming to the slopes.
Bye.
Bye. That beat was a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you guys for watching. Everybody that's watching on Facebook,
Thank you so
YouTube,
much, Keith
Twitch,
Terry.
all that stuff, Instagram. We appreciate it.
We do.
You go hit end on that one. I'm going to go shut things down here.
Okay.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.